Namaste, Jay Bharat. It's a common saying that truth is stranger than fiction. Truth is indeed stranger than fiction, and truth is sometimes appalling than a fiction can be appalling. I'm talking about Northeast Bharat. Secondly, the Maharabhi goes straight to Calcutta. His status is something akin to the External Affairs Minister of his nation. He is that. They name him in a different manner as secretary something. And when he visits another nation, he is supposed to meet his counterpart, and he is supposed to go to the headquarters of the nation, capital of the nation. And then further, if he wants to go here and there, that's secondary. But primarily, he should go and meet his counterpart. That is normal. And if it doesn't do that, then that becomes abnormal. The question comes, what's his business in a different town where he goes differently, directly? This is precisely what Maharabhi did. He just goes to Calcutta, and instead of meeting his counterpart at Delhi, he goes and meets missionaries of charity. And then missionaries of charity goes and meets the former Chief Minister of Bengal, Mamata. Why these things? Do you think that people don't understand things? There are a whole of things happening behind the screen. There are concerns and discussions about the Siliguri corridor, which is lovingly called as chicken neck. Small stretch of land connecting the mainstream Bharat with the northeastern Bharat. And northeast is more Bharat than Bharat is, that people don't know. Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, Arunachal Pradesh, Mizoram, Nagaland, etc. Arunachal. And then Myanmar is there next. Then Bangladesh, they said. That area is such. Partially Himalayan foothills and partially plains. Swamp, marsh, river, water, rains, etc. And the people are really heterogeneous because such linguistic multiplicity. Each tribe there in the northeastern tribal area have their own dialects. But there's a difference between dialect and language. A language is supposed to be a language when it has a literature and history. Dialect is mostly oral, might not have scripts, and might not even have literature. Normally they don't have literature. Dialect is just oral. And in case of places like Nagaland, there are so many dialects that one don't understand the other, and they commonly speak in Assamese, which is not their language at all, and they call their version of Assamese, which is a broken Assamese, if you permit me to speak so, and they call it as Nagamese. So once you travel to Nagaland, Assamese is sufficient to speak to all of them. They'll be comfortable if you spoke to in Assamese. You may be speaking regular Assamese, but they understand it very well. They reply in broken Assamese. Communication is done perfectly. Now the problem is missionaries have infiltrated that word I would like to use, the northeastern part of Bharat, and the aboriginals, many tribes were subsequently deprived of their ethnicity, no, not really ethnicity, identity, authenticity, and their kind of natural religion which they used to practice. Now, in the northeast, original religion following people are very, very less. It's with everyone. But then, there are still some who follow their original religion. This also is there. They are known by various names. Christianization, evangelization took place in Northeast because of the British rule. Actually, they should have been countered by Ramakrishna Mission, but Ramakrishna Mission had entered there much later. Much before Ramakrishna Mission, the missionaries had set their foot. Assam is saved because of Shankardeva. Manipur is largely saved because of their strong culture. They have the Vaishnava tradition, and they have their own literature, art, aesthetics, etc. The Manipuri dance is a classical example. It's a dance based on Natya Sutra of Bharata Muni, and the lyrics is Sanskrit verses composed by Jayadeva, and Jayadeva is basically from Odisha. So Assam, Manipur both saved. Other places, Arunachal of course had a strong Buddhist tradition, they still do. But other states, wherever missionaries could convert, evangelization could be possible, out of the ignorance of the locals of their own things, they have successful. They had been successful. And this precipitation of Christianity in Northeast made many people. I told you that there are some pests who want to destroy the piece of lands otherwise. Made them think that it is possible to get the Northeast as a Christian state, to control them. Precisely for this reason, when Sheikh Hasina was Prime Minister in Bangladesh, somebody wanted St. Martin Island to operate from there. So Myanmar's Buddhism is threatened. American army is a result of that. Northeast Christianization, evangelization, they try their best. Manipur is boiling because of that. They think that they can get Northeast separated from Bharat, away from Bharat, and make there a hub, that area. And for that they are trying their best. And if I connect macro visits to that, don't accuse me. Prima facie what appears to me I speak. I am not presenting a PhD thesis for open defense, so I can't give proofs. I don't have. These are impressions, but they are logical constructs. They are logical constructs, not likely to be cooked up stories. So, some people, somewhere, you can well imagine who they could be, are very, very hard in their efforts to make evangelization a phenomenon in Northeast, so that Northeast could be a Christian kind of situation where they could easily control. That's what they think. But before concluding, let me say just one more thing. Christianity, is it homogeneous? They have such sects. They have such differences. They have different sects, and one sect is unhappy with the other sect. They have different churches. One is unhappy with the other. They have different priests. They have different Bible even. They are all different versions. Somebody, especially the Catholics, would like to follow the original version of Bible, which is supposed to be the Septuagint Greek Bible's translation. Septuagint is a technical name which was given to original translation of Hebrew Bible in the Greek Bible. Those days classical language was Greek. 70 scholars from Greece had gone to Jerusalem to get the Hebrew Bible translated into Greece. So the name came Septuagint Greek Bible. And then the further translations which they treat as original. So they themselves imply that the other versions are not original, which amounts to being duplicate. So these people do not have any coherence. And Christianity is just a common name. The sects within them, they have such differences, and yet they call Hindus are different, caste ridden. Yeah, Hindus are caste ridden, all right, but we have just one temple, one book to follow, one kind of priest, one kind of rituals. You don't have that. Who is most caste ridden? So even if you succeed, in evangelizing entire Northeast, your purpose may not be successful. So don't waste your time, don't waste your life, don't waste your energy, and live meaningfully, staying away from such kind of destructive operations into mankind. We shall meet again. Namaste. Jai Bharat. Jai Shri Ram.